Yo, it's Eno. Thanks for clicking on the video. Alright, in today's video, I'm finna give you the best 6'9" lockdown that you will need. Alright, we're gonna do it at small forward, 6'9", 186 on the weight. You did that for the speed and agility. You don't need strength. 7'1" wingspan. I went for the 83 3-pointer, but it gives me an 84, so that's what you're gonna get. And that's what you're gonna go with. All right, let's get straight into the builder. I'm not gonna update the caps, it's already there. So as you see, the finishing is basic, 75 close shot, bronze everything in finishing basically. Got the 75 driving layup, got the 73 driving dunk, 45 standing dunk. All right, simple. All bronze stuff, basic finishing, all right? Now for the shooting, 83 3-pointer, bronze limitless, 85 mid-range. All right, mid-range is overpowered and it goes to 87, as you can see. So I'm gonna put cap breakers in there. I'm choosing the shooting specialization. Playmaking's basic, but you see I got the 75 ball handle, all right, and that gives you the freaking Zach LaVine dribble style, all right. And then I went 70. It was cool. You get like Jimmy Butler escape move, which was okay, which is cool, probably the best one at that level. So 70 ball handle is cool. And then for the pass accuracy, you just went 71 just to be able to pass, all right? And this playmaking makes a world of difference. Being able to do something with the ball in this game is kind of important. You don't want to be a cone in this game, all right? Defense, 92 perimeter, gold challenger, on ball menace. You need it, all right? And like I said, I only went 73 strength because immovable enforcer is useless right now. All right, I've seen people make locks with high strength and movable enforcer is doing nothing. So movable enforcer is not important on defense. Just putting that out there. So locks do not need strength, at least for now. All right, bigs need it, locks don't. And then rebound 80. Just to be able to get boards, and it works. And you see the physicals, I can always up my speed and agility later. I want my vertical to get to 80 later, so I'll put cap breakers in that. And that's the build, yo, all right? Like I said, I'm choosing shooting specialization, all right? I'll probably get the 87 mid-range and the +2s, yeah. And now, we get shades of Gerald Wallace, Cooper Flagg, and Dan Majurli? Should look that up before I did this. Two-way mid-range scorer, all right? Elite weak defender, stops and fires with ease. Elite end-to-end speed, turns defense into highlights. No big weaknesses to report, all right? Beautiful. You know what builds fire with has no weaknesses, all right? Now I do got a red game for you, but before we get into that, let me give you the jump shot. It's Matt Ryan. I'm still kind of using Matt Ryan base. I feel like I've changed releases, all right? Because the footage you're about to see is literally me making the build Tuesday and going straight to the park, all right? I didn't even practice jump shots, just went straight into it, all right? So it's still early. I'm gonna probably have another jump shot later, but just, you know, just day one stuff. Literally popped in the park, and this is just what I did, all right? All right, now we got some gameplay, all right? We in proving grounds with it today, all right? With my homie Cuz Webb on his guard, all right? Let me know if you want me to expose his build, you know? But we're gonna treat this like rec, all right? It's all about me, all right? We're just gonna show off some clips real quick. Like I said, this was day one, my first hour of me. You see I'm at 85 right here, bro. I made the build and hop straight out, bro. I do not care, all right? So it's just gonna be about me, some highlight clips, I'm playing twos, all right? And because my stupid self, we play like an hour or two after these. These like literally the first 30 minutes. We play like 2 hours after this. I did not save nothing. I'm an idiot, stupid. All right, so, but it's cool, it's cool. I'll have more gameplay later, it's all right. It's just the first day, bro. But this lockdown is kind of fire. It's kind of fire. Get that block right there, okay. All right, and when it comes to defense, just from what I've learned, perimeter defense and block is the most important thing. All right, so you'll see on my, I went high on my block and I went high on perimeter. I didn't go high steel. You feel me? Steals are not prevalent like that. But then I still got steals at my 73. And I can always up it later because we're gonna get some of the cap breakers. So the upgradability of this build is crazy. Green bean. All right. There's so many things you could upgrade just to make this build better. If you could just be one of those people that get a lot of cap breakers this year, this build is gonna go crazy, bro. All right, you had to go 6'9" too, because like a lot of people are going tall on their 2s builds. You know, the 6'8s are going crazy. All right, and now people are starting to fade, which is getting toxic. So switching everything is extremely important. I'm about to green this one. All right, so you know this build could do everything, and you kind of need that this year. You cannot be a company. That's the one people that do get ripped is the people that have no ball handle and stuff. All right, what else can we talk about? So I'm just letting this gameplay just so y'all can see how the build moves, you know. Just trying to think of, and also like just reflections. Like, all right, let's talk about shooting now. All right, because I see people starting to talk about it. Shooting is weird. It kind of still reminds me of last year, you know, but there's not, like last year, I don't know why I was missing. This year, I do feel me missing it, but then I'm not sure what's happening. Like, is timing changing this year? Is that still a thing where your jump shot timing changes basically every shot? That's what I guess I'm confused on. Because I feel like I'm hitting the timing sometimes and it will say late. Like, there's a lot of lates and earlies in this game, and it's weird. There's no slight leads when you're in the park, or not in the park, like proving ground or stage and stuff. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not sure how to feel about shooting. You have those games where you greening, bruh, and then you have games that you'll hit 3 lates in a row, but then that same game, you'll hit 3 greens in a row. So I don't know. Get that block. Get out of here, bruh. All right. See, like that right there. That's why block is important, because blow-bys are crazy. You're more than likely gonna get blown by. So either you need to be able to catch up with high flying denier, or the help defender has to come across and get that chase down, or at least a contest in the paint. You know what I mean? That's the whole game. That's literally the whole game. Getting the blow by. Oh, with the step back, you see I got the dribbles out here. All right, that's the build, yo. If you like the build, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and talk to me in the comment section. I'll be down there. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.